Kev, you've just had your final training session ahead of tomorrow's final Checkatrade Trophy group game against Carlisle. Excitement must be building amongst the squad.
Yeah, looking forward to the game. So far in the previous games, the lads have done really well. So it'll be a good stadium to play at. It's a good stadium, Carlisle. It'll be a hard game, so we're looking forward to it.
You put yourselves in a great position to progress, knowing that as long as you don't lose, you'll go through.
Yeah, we're in a good position. We just got to make sure that we get over this final hurdle. It'll be the same for them. They'll be looking at it the other way. If they win, they go through. So it should be an open, entertaining game.
Knowing that as long as you don't lose, you'll go through. Do you treat the game any differently, or do you still go about things the same way as you would normally?
No, we've got to play the way we've been playing all season. We've got to go there with an attacking frame of mind and hopefully try and get the win. That's what we'll be looking at. But it'd be a good experience for the boys. A little bit of pressure in that sense where they know they can get through. How they deal with it. As I say, Carlisle is always a difficult place to go and play. I know the manager and the coach really well, so I know they'll be up for it. So it'll be a big, looking forward to the game.
They won on Saturday in the FA Cup at Crewe. What sort of reports have you had back from them?
Yeah, they're the decent team. They've got some good players, so we know all about them. They play three at the back. So whether they stick with that or they go to a 4, I'm not so sure. They've won the last 2 games playing a 3, so they're going to have a different shape to play against. A bit similar to Wolves, really. So it's going to be a game of 2, contrasting formations, if you like. For me, it's whoever gets hold of the game and dominates the ball. So hopefully we can do that.
They seem to have plenty of chances that weekend, and they weren't afraid to shoot. Will you have to be wary of that on Tuesday?
Yeah, well, without doubt. I think they'll be attacking minded in how they approach the game, and so will we. So hopefully, it bodes well for a really entertaining game.
They fielded a strong side on Saturday, and seems to have fielded 2 strong sides in the 2 previous Checkatrade Trophy group games. Will you expect the same again? Yeah,
I think as we say, a lot. Some teams don't tend to take this as seriously as it should be taken, really. If you get through to latter stages and you get to the final, it's a great competition for clubs in the lower leagues. So I'm sure they'll be looking at it in the long run. Can they get through this? Can they progress? Money for the club as well. So I would have thought that they'd play a strong team.
That win on Saturday was their second on the bounce. That suggested they may be turning a corner, because they were struggling a little bit before that, weren't they?
Yeah, but you don't know. Injuries wise, bringing players in, all number of factors come into that. But knowing John well and Tommy, I'm sure they'll turn it round. I know before the season, most people just said Carlisle could be up there around promotion. I'm sure they'll be looking at that again. But as I say, I'm looking forward to the game. As I said, it's a decent stadium. It's going to be an open game and entertaining. So bodes well.
Seems your own form, it's been fairly decent of late, hasn't it? You're scoring plenty of goals and creating a lot of chances.
Yeah, we've even against Cheltenham, last game we played very well actually. Should have won the game. And the Wolves game before that, the Norwich game. So yeah, we're in good form ourselves. So hopefully the lads take into that. They know how important the game is to get through. So as I say, everyone's looking forward to it.
It's that time of year where players are called up for international duty. Was that something that you're going to have to contend with again, having to deal with it in the last 2 rounds? Yeah, we had to deal with it up to now, and it'll be the same again. So hopefully today, at least we know what we're going to have in around the squad. Hopefully the gaffer gives us a couple of players as well. That will give us a little bit more strength. So we know where we are now with players. So as I say, everything bodes well for the game. I was going to mention there, you obviously have got the opportunity to bring in first team players. Is that something that you'll look to do to compensate for those players that may be away on international duty? Yeah,
there's players around the squad who need game time. Players have been injured, players who not been in around the squad. So I'm sure the gaffer will look at that and think it's an opportunity for him to give them some game time. In a decent game. So the conversation we'll go on this afternoon with the gaffer and see what he wants to do.
Finally, you've really seen the team grow in this competition this season. You'll just be keen for them to get over the final hurdle and get into the knockout stages for the first time.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be fantastic. But as you say, they'll be looking at it the same light. As you say, there's a bit of money in it for the club as well if they can get through. So Carlisle will be looking to progress. So it's going to be a hard game. It's going to be a difficult game. But if we can get through this, it'll be brilliant. And as I said, the lads are in good form at the moment. So if they can take that form into this game, hopefully we'll have a chance of getting something from it.